Yo guys, I'm Truzuo interacting too. I built the theme park of Perpetual, Agony, and Planet Coaster 2. This is by Let's Game It Out. Let's check it out.
Welcome back to Let's Game It Out.
Hey Josh.
We're checking out Planet Coaster 2 today.
Okay.
Thank you developers for a key. I'm sorry in advance.
This is Planet Coaster 2. So this was the regular one was just Planet Coaster. Oh god. More thing for Josh to torture all the guests with. I think this is also the last video, because I think we reacted to a Planet Coaster 2 video before. That was like one of the latest ones I didn't realize. But either way, this is the second one. So now that we watched a couple of the original Planet Coaster, let's see what's actually different, because I didn't really notice it before. So let's go.
And here we are. The beginnings of our new theme park are upon us. And
look at it's different. I always criticized the last couple of videos. They were in a cave every time they spawned in. Now they're in like some caravans. Makes more sense.
Look at this. People are already here. I mean, I don't know why. There's no park here yet, idiots. But if you want to demonstrate disappointment to your kids early and often, then this is the way to do it. And back over to the buses I guess they came here on. And then right back into the cargo holds. And by that I mean it's obviously still a teleporter. They've just gussied it up so you think it's a bus. Well, it does look like I can move it. Oh, good. Excellent. Wait, am I reading this wrong? Can I just put this way high in the sky?
Wow.
Yes, you can. Finally, the ultimate in transportation is here. So of course we're gonna raise them all up. Why wouldn't we? What do you guys think down there? Oh yeah, I recognize that. That's the universal dance of you're doing a great job. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is people cannot reach these. That's okay, I'm sure we can make this better for them. Let's see, one of these buttons should do it, right?
Oh god.
For example, maybe we can just pull this up to us. Ah yes, that's the magic. And by that I mean it seems to be raising the terrain everywhere except where I want it to. Well,
must be like
kind of unrelated. I'm not gonna
like
miss the chance to turn this into a weird little compound. It does appear though that once things are off the ground, it can extend into this space.
He's building the cave from before.
To our advantage. Hold on, buses, here we come. Okay.
That's very slow.
I mean, it's kind of connected. It's not what I would call safe. Don't worry, I'm sure we can figure this out. We just have to finesse everything a little bit.
This is like Minecraft generation right here.
Looking great. And now all we need to do is connect these together. Can't forget you in the back. Okay, now here's the thing. Nobody's gonna appear out of these things until there's an entrance right here. Because without that, the game doesn't know this is a valid entrance, and thus these hellish portals don't know where to drop people off. Easy enough. Here's an entryway. Yes, there we go. The people are already arriving. I mean, there's still nothing here. Right now, it's like one of those scenic overlooks where you go and
like
take
an observatory.
A look and you're like, wow. And then everybody turns around and leaves, not even on the same bus they arrived. Anyway, we actually have a secondary thing we need to worry about. See this little star thing down here? That is our park rating, which gets broken down into 4 categories. How good are your attractions?
He hasn't mentioned
How good
it.
is your scenery? How unique are your attractions? And I'm hoping we don't need park reputation, because that appears to be determined by how happy your guests are.
And he doesn't make it very happy.
I never take that into account. Anyway, we need that number nice and high. A higher park rating will increase the number of guests coming to your park.
Okay.
And we're gonna need more willing participants for the stuff we want to do. So instead, actually, I think we're gonna forget all about these people down here, and we'll focus more on this one up here. And we'll give them a nice way right into the park. And by that I mean a really nice big ramp. Too steep, you say? You know, you're right. What was I thinking? Why make a ramp when we could make them take some kind of transport to the ground?
Dude.
Wait,
I seen this. I think there's a thing similar to this in Disney Florida. I went there. Ooh, when was that? I think it was probably like 5 years ago at that point. I think it was before they added the Velociraptor Jurassic World ride. I'm pretty sure it was about to be done in like the next couple of weeks, and we were only there because we went to Disney World, and then we went to, what is the other one? The other theme park that's right next to it. Oh, I'm blanking out. Not Disney. I'll look it up. But either way, we went there, and then we also I have connections with people that have family members that actually, like one of them actually works at Sea World, like part-time, I think. I could have been, maybe she's full-time, I don't know, but she works there, and she gets us in and knows all the things. And I think she also worked part-time at Disney and knows all like the secret tricks and whatnot, how to get everywhere and get all the passes. So dude, we were just hauling everywhere. We would go to every ride, dude. It was so nice. We got all like the VIP. It was so fun over there. Bro, I'm forgetting that there's multiple parks over there, because there's I haven't been there so long. Because it's like the what you call it park. It's like the movie theme park, because it has like the Lego store. It has all those places. It's like the big shopping mall. I can't remember the name. And then there's the other one that's off of Disney as well. It's the one where it has that like the avatar like VR thing you get like put on, and then there's like the big mountain rod. I can't remember the parks, and there's so many damn parks down there in Florida. But either way, let's see what Josh does with this, because this reminds me of that, because there was on one of the I think it was Disney World, there was like a train or like a tram we took that was like taking us to the park, because we had to take buses as well. Dude, it's so busy down there. Holy hell, it was like all the parking. Oh my god.
Thinking too big. Look at this thing that looks like it holds French fries. Looks slow.
That looks like McDonald's like small fry
okay,
right
now
there.
Just for funsies, let's test this out and see what the speed is like.
It's like the bumper cars. And they're dead.
Oh, my spine. But I think this ride has fallen into something even more exciting. And that's sweet deals from this video sponsor.
Go check out Josh's sponsored display. Those are, I honestly been trying to maybe get some of those. Those things are sick for, the thing is I have no more wall room in my room. I have too much garbage on my walls. So until I get a bigger room, I ain't get any more posters. I literally have posters on the floor because I can't hang them up because I have no more wall space. But go check them out. Go check out Display. That'll be sponsor.
The edge like this. I actually just wanted to check its speed, and it appears aggravatingly slow, so it's a winner in my book.
Oh,
and
God.
Now we just need to build it out. And let's see, maybe have it
What is he doing?
And back down, making sure to do a little flyby. Okay, and now that it's made its way down here, let's add another station
McDonald's
for dropping
fries.
people off. Wait, why can't I build another station? Oh, whoops, I'm a dummy. I thought this thing was transport. It turns out this one is just a regular ride, which means it goes in a loop and that's it. Well, I'm not gonna delete this now. We need all the rides we can get, and I'm sure this is really gonna pique people's interest.
This is
at the very least, hopefully
crazy.
It boosts our score, and maybe someone
It reminds
will die.
me of
At the very
Speed
least,
Racer.
We're showing these people down here all the
Like
fun
this,
they
the
could be
random
having,
ass
but aren't.
corkscrews
First
and
off, I have a
shit.
feeling this is working. I mean, sorta. We're at 0.7
Honestly, underrated
stars
movie.
now.
The
And
CGI
so
was just
much
like kind of
interest. We have
mid.
this, which is the entrance to the ride, and also doubles as a queue for the long line I'm hoping it'll have.
Oh
but don't
my
you
God.
worry, I'm sure the wait is going to be worth it.
That's
Now,
a lot of people
don't
queued
crowd,
for
two
a
at
McDonald's
time,
fry.
and only one ride goes at a time. You two must be so excited for your journey. Your journey that goes half a mile an hour and slowly but surely swings by, where you get to see all these people that are still trapped, and then you get to head back up where you get a nice view of all the people queuing up. This is
it
what
only
feels like to have
one
hundreds
cart?
of people's eyeballs on you, loathing you for existing as you take forever to get through this ride. Anyway, as mentioned, this isn't a transport ride, which means that it has to end at the same place that it starts, which means that after this couple has this amazing experience, which in real time takes about 8 minutes, eventually they arrive back at the beginning, where they're able to get out and head towards the exit, where they're forced down a different stairway. Oh, glorious day! More walking! And then as they keep wandering around,
That guy
getting
looks
all
like he's
tired,
dead.
you wander past all these people desperate to get in, and unable to because of this tiny little piece of grass. But don't let that get you down, because
dude,
whether you know it or not, this is the entrance to our theme park. The only way into the park. Why is this guy walking back? Why do you want to talk to her? Aren't you with that other person? Oh, are you guys actually together and you had to ride separately? Oh, well, that's awkward. Well, whatever. There's only two people
I
allowed
hate
at
that.
a time. Anyway,
When you have to sit with someone else, like I don't mind doing it, but it's just like at a point it's just like I'd rather ride it with people that I know or just by myself. I mean, like I said, if it's like it's so busy that you need to, it's like okay, but I'd rather just ride it, because there's some good rides you just want to enjoy by yourself, bro. Like, oh dude, what was some of my favorite ones over there? I would say probably Hulk, Tron, Space Mountain, all in the dark. Guardians of the Galaxy honestly was sick. The other mountain I was talking about where there's that big tree in the middle. I forget, dude. I'm so bad with all the park names. And then I'll look it up when Josh is continuing to build. But like you go up the hill and then you go backwards all the way down. I forget what that one's called. That one was sick. I want to ride the Velocicoaster because I've been on it. And then the Harry Potter Hagrid's motorcycle ride was honestly, dude, it surprised me. I thought it was gonna be pretty garbage, but that was pretty sick as well. I haven't been there, and they also, I'm pretty sure, didn't they add a Mario World Area 2 as well? I'm pretty sure. I haven't been there as well, so I would definitely want to go back there. But yeah, let me know what are your favorite rides that are in like some of the amusement parks around the world. Let me know, because I've been to a couple of them. I've been to Six Flags and all the other stuff. So honestly, some Disney rides are pretty cool, but some of them are just kind of lame. Like the ones where you just sit there and you're like just on the ride and you're just like have a headset on or you're in a dark space and you're just seeing this shit pop up. Some of them are cool, but some of them are just like, it's more of like a one-time thing, or you go with different people and your friends and family and you go do it. But dude, the roller coasters some of them have, that was so sick.
Anyway, it's time for the real fun to begin. Time for some rides. Just to get our bearings, we're gonna start with a pre-made roller coaster. Like, how about the High G Racer? Looks like it'll easily fit.
Oh my god,
as
it's a pre-built.
Attraction. See, look, there it is. Amazing.
Ah, okay, I just looked it up. Universal Studios. I also went to the Legoland. That's another dude. Legoland honestly was underwhelming for me. I love Legos, but dude, that park was so lackluster. It's more of like an experience of just seeing everything and all the cool creations and whatnot. But dude, it was. I don't think I went on any of the rides there because they were so bad. It was more like just walk around and see all the cool shit there. But yeah, Universal Studios is the other one I went to. Oh, the Disney's Animal Magic Kingdom and Magic Kingdom Park is the other one. That's the other one. Yeah, Universal, Magic Kingdom, and then Disney, and then we went to Legoland. Dude, honestly, some of the cool like all those parks right there are so worth it. And then SeaWorld.
I realize it feels a little bit basic.
It was so fun. It was like a 2 weeks we went there like 5 years ago. It was so sick.
When they ride it, which don't worry, we can give it a personal touch. And by that I mean scenery. Because something I notice now is if you click on the ride, there's this button here that says attach scenery, which I'm not really sure what this is gonna look like.
You can like customize the coasters.
Building parts, grab something pretty that we like. Oh, look at that. We can just attach these right.
Honestly, dude, this is what City Skylines needs to do for like building like custom buildings and whatnot. You can attach things to the buildings and make it custom. I think that's what City Skylines lacks because they all auto-generate all the same assets, and that's why a lot of people use custom assets and all the tools and whatnot. But dude, this is sick for Planet Coaster. Decorating it, you can probably I think they have a bunch of packs too. I think I've seen a bunch of like it's almost like the Roblox theme park tycoon is what it's called. I think. I could be wrong about that. And then it's like you can build, but it's like limited since it's like a main experience. It's like someone's custom like thing they built. But dude, this is a sick feature. You can probably make some. I wonder how much you can add to it because it probably affects the ride and the performance a lot depending on how many assets you add to it. And I think there's probably a collision too if you add too many that are close together.
To the car. Oh, look how good that looks. And they even light up in the dark.
Oh, damn,
and look, it
okay.
even stays attached to the roller coaster. What a visual splendor. Well, that
you could probably make the Cars movie cars on that thing.
Item, right? Like, can we just attach one of these trees? I mean, this thing is huge. There's no way we can just place this right here, right? Oh,
of course you can. Why not?
It sure looks like that worked. But the real test is going to be if it'll move like this.
Looks like it is.
There it goes. Now we're talking. This is the kind of roller coaster I can
Dude,
get
that would be
behind.
terrifying.
You know how it is, right? You just hop on board your favorite roller coaster. Your entire view partially blocked by a random tree. Okay.
And then imagine apples or pine cones falling off and then hit you in the face. Oh my god.
Too good. I mean, if we can add that one tree, surely we can add more, right? You
know,
oh
god.
Like a lot more. Going every which direction I can imagine. Yeah, sort of like that.
Why,
but
Josh?
The real test is going to be what happens when it starts up. Oh my god, there it goes. That is terrifying.
It's a giant porcupine.
My god, do I love it. This could be you right now.
How do you even get on and off?
I mean, if it weren't for the part, you actually can't see anything. But who needs to see, really? I mean, while we're at it, now I need to know. Can I attach trees to the trees, and this will all still count as part of the ride?
Oh my god.
And if so, is there a limit to this? Well, you know what I can tell you? I don't know if there's a limit, but you sure can add a lot of trees to one thing. I believe all said and done, there's about 1,000 trees in there.
Wow,
that doesn't really matter. What matters is how it looks when it gets going.
How's the performance? It doesn't look like it's bad.
It goes, taking those turns like a champ. Well, this is just
It looks like a giant tree tornado.
Its huge shadow while it basically break dances over the terrain. You can definitely understand now why people are rushing to get into the park. The anticipation for these two must be killing them.
Dude, it looks like it's like glitched and like bugged.
Or maybe it'll reach out and attack you. You don't know. And
dude, it's kind of trippy looking.
Enjoying the entirety of a national park, all shoved into one roller coaster. Oh, and don't look now. I can take this entire mass and duplicate it. Oh yeah, no, this is convenient. The magic. And we can just keep adding and adding.
Oh, there goes the performance.
Real spicy. We can highlight all that we've done so
far. What is that, like
6,000
trees?
Again, and so on and so forth.
Oh, there goes the performance.
The game really likes this.
Oh, there it goes.
What do you mean it crashed? What was wrong with that? That's okay. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just try again, even if the game tries to fight you. And don't let your frame rates tell you who you are.
It's honestly pretty smooth.
It really is part of the roller coaster.
Oh my god, it's got like motion blur and lag.
Well, now we know what it looks like when 86,950 trees are all attached.
I thought it was gonna be like 10,000 or like 15,000. 86,000 trees. How is that, dude? How are like there's still trees and everything else loaded? How is that, dude? The LODs and the optimization in this game must be crazy. Like, god damn, that is crazy good for how many trees there is. That's a lot of assets.
To a roller coaster. Are you guys sure you want to come in
We got all the people too.
There's basically a giant tree god about to eat you.
Oh, there it goes again.
Crashed again. Okay, so be it. Let's split the difference. And instead, we'll just make something a little more tasteful and not frame rate destroying. Oh, yeah, there we go. The old classic, letting you know to run. Sometimes it's just a really sick coaster. And sometimes it's just telling you not to walk, but run to all this fun. And if this isn't really to your liking, don't you worry. We have other rides we're gonna put right here. Like, let's see what a flat ride is. Oh, I get it. It's one of these ones. You know, where people go ahead and get...
Oh, this is a swing ride. I don't mind this one. The ones I'm not a fan of are like the drop towers are just kind of lame in my opinion. It's like, it's cool. Like, I'd rather go on this, to be honest. It's kind of sick. There's ones that you can like move as well while it's spinning, which are kind of cool as well. The drop towers are just like, and same with the one with the, I forget the term, like the launching of the ball thing where you sit in a ball and you get launched. I'm not a fan of that either. It's just like, it's cool to do it a single time. And it's like, it's like, I don't know how I feel about it.
On these swings, and then they go really, 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 really high in the air. Don't worry though, we're gonna appropriately gussy it up. First of all, let's get these feel-good logos out of the way.
Oh,
and
God.
Instead, let's replace it with this. I think this is supposed to indicate like a place where you can dry yourself. So let's add a couple of things to really sell this.
Dude.
Yeah, sure, that'll do. That's the
Why?
smallest I can make the
That's
frown.
a
So
nice
here
looking
it is.
that's like a
Actually,
mustache.
Wait, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. That's
It's like
really
the Pringles guy.
And now that
Mr.
that sign
Pringles.
is squared away, we can't forget about this guy.
This guy is terrifying.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Dude,
much better.
of course the googly eyes.
A long way. In fact, why not make more of these things and have them entertain all those people that are waiting? You're welcome, weirdos. In fact, why stick with just the one? We can just create a whole bunch of them. And more than that, with the glorious scale option, we can scale them up and down. Yes, there we go. You know, for some reason, I thought it would look like a nice happy family, but it really looks like this big guy invited all of these guys to get ready to eat all these people. Doesn't mean we're not gonna add more of them though. It feels like they would be the perfect greeters for outside these buses. Oh my god, why does that one have a lead pipe? Well, I guess you better enjoy our theme park, or else. Anyway, don't worry, this is the guest experience now. When you enter the park, you get to walk past all of these guys holding lead pipes.
That's so
Everyone
weird.
Putting on a smiley face because they're terrified otherwise. Anyway, I don't want to get too out of control here. We're actually going to keep this ride otherwise fairly basic.
Okay.
I mean, for now. I have a couple of tricks up our sleeve, but I want people to be riding first. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is what the ride is supposed to look like. It rises up like this.
Yeah, and then it like swings.
The swings start to separate.
Usually they're not that tall. Usually they're like half that size, I'm pretty sure.
Or whatever you want to call this barf-inducing experience. And that's it. Mission accomplished. And now it's time for the live test. Just hop aboard.
The live
pick any
test.
seat you want. Also, sandals like that on this ride? Are you nuts?
Yeah,
and here's
that's
the
crazy.
Thing. Unbeknownst to these people, I've added a little something to the seats. If I activate it right now, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. I'm like, what could he activate?
To their seats. But hey, a good time is a
A
good
ring
time.
of fire.
What are you gonna do? Let a little full body smoldering ruin your date day? I think not. And then the ride brings
That'd be
you back
terrifying.
down, or what's left
Ghost
of you.
riding the roller coaster swing ride.
Time to invite some new people in. Who knew so many people would want to go to a theme park?
If it was
just
like
to be
visual
on
effects
fire?
or like
Well,
whatnot,
that's
it'd kind of be
two
sick
glorious
looking.
rides we have. Let's see how we're doing on Prestige.
Like some type of like smoke emitter.
1.1 and over 1,000 people. Okay,
honestly,
hang on.
not bad.
Make this number bigger by just plopping down a bunch of stuff I don't care about. Like here, let's just add one of these things. I mean, obviously it doesn't want me to put it on top of this ride, but what if I raise it up in the air like that?
Of course, why not?
And you know this structure is sound because of the one leg holding
How does that even get placed? It's on one gigantic steel pole.
it up. Maybe the ride is helping. Nope, the ride is
and
not.
It's that,
and
the concrete slab probably isn't even enough to hold that one pole.
That goes around and around. The important part is that everyone seems like they're having a lot of fun. But the good news is we have ways we can make
these
it even
were
more
kind of
exciting
cool as
for
a
them.
kid,
Just
but
wait
not
right
as
here
cool
while I
now.
deploy the extra fun. Yes, that's
oh
much
my
better.
god.
Where were we? See, isn't it better to be riding with a bunch of
These are what happens in the I went to a comedy show recently. Dude, they like the introduction to the show literally had lasers flashing in your eyes and lights flashing. I hate that shit. It's so annoying.
lasers in your face. I don't know, from the outside it sure looks fun, even if you'll never
That
see
looks sick.
again.
It's like
this is
those
what I get
strings
for
that
wearing
hang off.
open-toed shoes at the park. I'm the idiot. Well, there we go. Another quality experience from our park. Thank you for riding. I look forward to ignoring all your lawsuits. And wow, we're up to 1.4, huh? Well,
You
I
lost
think we
some
know what we
people.
need to do, which is just add more crap around this one. Okay, I added more stuff.
Oh my God,
more stuff.
Josh.
I don't know what the rides do, and I don't think I even care. What I do care about is our 2.4 rating.
Okay,
and
wow.
more people coming into the park. I'm sure
Almost
you'll be
2K
real
people.
shocked to know, too, that it's a gigantic mess. Every single ride needs
course.
like a queue line, which are these red paths, and each ride has one, and all these other paths that aren't the red ones
This
are
is
the
a
exit
maze.
paths. It's probably quite the treat, though, to be riding one of these other rides. As you watch these people on fire just kind of move through you. Anyway, whatever. Just think of it as like slop on a streaming service. It's just there to make your service look good and get people in the door. And now
True.
it's time to head to the other end of the park and build our next actual ride. Water rides. Look at this. If we really wanted it, we could have
There's
a
some
nice,
good
relaxing
water parks.
pool, have a nice swim, and bask in the insanity
Lazy
that sits
rivers,
before
goated.
them. But at least over here, it's a much more relaxed
Tube
change of
rides.
pace. Although I think we're going to
Favorite one, obviously a log ride or like a whitewater rapids ride.
go ahead and make this a little more interactive with
Oh,
the
God.
help of a roller coaster.
Of
Mostly I'm
course.
curious about something. If
That's
the
a
roller
sick
coaster
coaster
goes
looking,
off
though.
the
It's
edge and
a jet.
plunges down into that pool, will it disturb all these people just enjoying their
I would
time?
assume so.
Well, only one way to know for sure. Good luck.
Oh,
I didn't realize going for a swim makes you indestructible. Just in case that was a little too quick, here's basically what's happening. This thing flies down, hits the water, and ceases to exist. And no one cares at all. Okay,
Pretty
that was a
convenient.
good first test. Time for another one.
Oh, God.
Basically, what I want to do this time is take this ride and see if I can aim it under the water. I think
Oh,
it's
God.
gonna go great. Okay, good luck. Let's see how this goes. Wow, they're really immune. It's like
They're
the
pretty
magic
good.
bullet to prevent your death. I try to hit you with a coaster and what happens? Absolutely nothing. Okay,
They
so
leveled
be it.
up.
You really love being in the water? We can work with that. Down here we got this thing called flumes, or as said in human terms,
Oh.
water slides. Now I'm assuming what you're supposed
I'm a fan of them, of the slides, but dude, some of them are just honestly so bad. Like, generally so bad.
to do is put it like right here, and then people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, water slides,
These are
this
sick,
is gonna
though.
be so fun, what a nice
Where you
safe
lay down.
time. But the question I have is, will they still use it if we bring it like
Oh,
higher in the
God.
sky like this? Now granted, this probably won't work right out of the gate. We have to test the ride first to make sure it's safe, otherwise we can't open it. And here's what they're looking for in testing. Oh yeah,
Dude,
that
it
would have
literally
been bad.
flew
Looks
straight
like our
up.
aim is a little off. All right, let's test it again and see how we do. Oh, it just made it. And now the real test is going to be if we can get actual people to get on this.
Oh,
in
my
spite of
God.
having to take 22 flights of stairs
That's
to get
crazy.
there. Well, color me shocked. People are actually committing to this.
You
I
need an
especially
elevator.
love that they have to scale up this bare metal floor in swim clothes with no shoes on. Well, whatever. It's not
That's
a
what
me
I hate as
problem.
well.
Okay,
Give
here
me
we
a
go.
damn elevator.
Oh my God, they're actually going for it. Are you people insane? Does this seem like a good idea to you? I didn't even force this on you. Do you have a death wish?
Oh
Look how
my
close
God.
to the edge these people are landing. Like they land with
Like a
such
centimeter.
force that 1 second they're not there, and then all of a sudden they are. After they hit the pool at terminal velocity. Oh, no big
You'd
deal. Just having
die.
some fun at the park. And that's a back injury, and that's a back injury. Okay, well that's mildly disturbing that they're okay with this. But you know what I can do is add some terrain. And just like
Oh
before,
my
the game isn't
God.
gonna let me build terrain like right into the pool. Unless I build high enough.
Oh
and then
my
I can
God.
totally build this right on top of the pool. Too bad nobody told you about the changes while you're climbing up here. I mean, what's
And
the
you're
worst that
dead.
could happen, right? It's not like you're about to fall to your death.
Dude, this guy.
Wait, people are still doing it despite knowing they're basically skydiving without
Whoa,
a
that
parachute.
guy was
and then they're
flying.
down here like, oh, help me, the ground is eating me, I can't swim. I like how this family is like, oh, no big deal, we're out here for a nice
These people
day
are
at
just
the park.
psychopaths.
Okay, well now I need to know. Let's go ahead and test how insane these people really are. Let's go ahead and take this ride, and let's go ahead and raise it up by as high as we possibly can. Wow, that really is a long way down. It's far enough down that even this flight of stairs won't connect. From here, I need to add an additional queue line. Yeah, okay, there we go. Just more of this modern art you have to climb up. Now that you've made it up here, it's time to finally get involved. Have a good time, you absolute psychos. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have told you that I made some
Jesus.
changes. I may have fooled you into going into a different pool. Just in
Yeah,
case
you'd
that
just be
went by
dead
a
on
little bit
impact.
fast,
Like,
here's our
legit just
pool.
dead.
And occasionally I may see fit to remove half of it. You know how it is, you go to take your favorite ride, you launch off into this, and right when you're about to hit the ground, oh no, the pool disappears and you go somewhere else. What an amazing underground surprise. Thank God all these idiots
that pool
are
better
so
be
easy to
deep
trick.
and
By the way,
with
this is
some
the whole pool.
cushions
If I go ahead
because
and
you're
turn on a
dead.
light source, you can see that there's actually nothing around. It's just us in a cavern with all of these people swimming. People still totally go to this pool, by the way. They're not perturbed by this pit of death next to it. And now, no horseplay next to the pit, or you might end up like one of these people. What do you suppose this guy's even doing? Yep, those people sure are falling into the pit. Another job well done. Well,
Exactly.
at this point, I don't know
Oh
how
my
many people
God.
are here. Sure feels like a lot, though. And I like what these two are doing. They're trying their best to get away from the masses. And I don't blame them. I mean, look at this.
It's like
You
they're
wanna be in this
zombies.
sea of flailing arms? I can tell you that when we go to the other side of the park, while there are some people, it feels awfully barren compared to what it used to be. I mean, look at this. People aren't even in line to get their retinas destroyed anymore, which leads me to believe that I think most people are in there. And honestly, when I look around here, I'm glad I see some
I'm surprised they're not
faces, because if
despawning
there's
yet.
one thing I know, you're never getting out of there. Not after this pool gets filled with water. And don't worry, I don't think anyone's going to be
Oh
looking
my
for
God.
these people. After all, there hasn't been a theme park here for 100 years. The only thing that's ever been here is this naturally occurring watering hole. I want to thank Display again
Dude,
for
of
sponsoring
course.
this video. Link you in the description to
This
check them out
guy
for yourself
is
for these sweet Black
so
Friday
creative
deals.
in
So
how
I
he
hope you
does
had
this.
fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
See you next time, Josh. Dude, this guy is actually crazy. Like, I don't know how he does it every single time. Honestly, I think there's a lot more selection I noticed that he's used compared to the first one. Obviously, the beginning where they're not in a cave. But either way, Josh for doing a Planet Coaster. I think this is the last Planet Coaster video he has that we've watched. So we're checking out some other stuff because I know he has a couple other new videos that he's posted recently and some other old stuff that are amazing. So we're checking out, recommend any of them down below. And be sure to check them out, like, comment, subscribe for more of these, and I'll check you guys out later. Peace.